Hello. Welcome to lalanascrochet. I am again, well, I'm Lalana, but again, I am trying my camera on my laptop to see if I can figure it out. But it looks like it's pretty jiggly, so we'll have to see if it makes you sick or not. And I am just working on this. I like the camera though. Look at that. It looks all beautiful. This is my gifted project, my granny square. It's just a huge granny square. I'm not sure if that's what it was supposed to be, but that's what I am turning it into. Because it was gifted to me and there was no pattern, there was no nothing. So yeah, that's what's happening now. And we switched the couches again from the long couch being here to the love seat being here. And the couch is over there. 'Cause the dogs are spoiled. There's this thing here in the middle that doesn't move. So the dogs can't lay on this one because there's no room. They're big dogs. It wasn't me. It was the hamster. He's like, oh, we should just change these two couches so Nikita has a place to lay. The dog. But it's okay. She can be spoiled. So, and for some reason, I'm not sure why, I pulled all this out and I don't remember why. Maybe it was yarn barf or something, but because then my husband called me. He's like, honey, I left my key in for his truck, his work truck, in his little work truck. And he took a different vehicle to work this morning. So I ran all the way to Patagonia from my house. It's like an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes. Took him his key so he could work. He tried breaking in because he's like with the lockout kit because he used to be a tow truck driver and that's what they have special tools for that, I guess. And he was trying it and it wouldn't work because the truck is too new. Apparently on new vehicles, if it has a fob, it won't let you hit the button from the inside after a certain amount of time if it was locked with the fob. So, yeah. So I brought the key with the fob. It's a new truck at work where he works at the mine. He works for Rummel Construction. So, and I'm just granny stitching it up. Dog, of course. She actually, the way she's laying next to the big TV stand, and her feet, she was running in her sleep, and her feet, her little nails, were scratching the edge of the. I was like, what's the tapping noise? And then I looked, she's laying there, and her back legs are going. I was like, oh. And I happened to move these couches without disturbing her. Ha ha ha. I feel very proud of my husband and I, we had an argument. Not an argument, it was a discussion. We don't argue. About this big end table. And it was still with this couch, but over there. And he's like, no, it needs to be over here in this corner. And I didn't want it. With the other couch there wasn't room. And I really don't want it right here. But I was still able to fit all of my things because I have a lot of, I mean, this is where I sit and crochet. So I have a lot of, like, I have a bowl of stitch markers and I have a little basket with my eye drops and some pens and stuff. I have my little air conditioning fan that I use in the summertime and, little basket with my tape measures and things. I just got stuff. And I keep my computer right here, so the plug is always plugged in, well, it's not always plugged in, but it's always right here. And then I have my little lamp here too that now I have to move it cuz this is my area, right? Like this is what I do. And my area used to be over there on the other side of where that little tree. That's where my area used to be. And I just had my little stand over there with my stuff, and the chair had a drawer, and changing the furniture has seriously made my craft a little more difficult for the first few days. That's why I chose this project, because not, it's a non having to think about it project. And I love this color, this variegated that's in the middle of it. So I can see why Kathy's mom did it. Oh, and the computer chain tried to fix my colors, my lighting. I tried to turn that off. I'm figuring it out. It's because it's the computer phone. The computer phone. It's the computer camera. And I'm sure it's just jiggly because I think I got you on the arm of the chair. You stop leaning on the other arm. See if that helps. No, it doesn't really, does it? But again, it's nice and calm in here. I worked on my duck duck dishcloth and got that done and sent that off to Missy. And then I've been planning my hooker versus hooker. Them colors, man. You gotta go watch to see what the colors are, the hooker versus hooker, on the Sassy Alaskan Crafters page to see what the colors are and what the project is. That's the neighbor's dog, my little Finley. It's 5 o'clock. I wonder. Oh, I bet my other, because we call them tenants. There's really not. We have one tenant. She lives in the guest house. That's Finley's mom. Then I got my husband's friend needs a spot for his camper right now. And that's what he's doing is he's using our camper spot for his camper for, I don't know, like 2 months or something. I don't know. He needs the spot, and that's it. Every time he pulls in, he lets out his little dog. But then this dog freaking barks. Because he's afraid of everything. He was just getting used to us, and we have more people moving. My daughter with her cats, and oh, her little cat was meowing at me earlier. He was saying, Granny, Granny, we're stuck in here. We're being tortured because there's no one else in here. We're dying. That's what they like to do is call for Granny under the door. 'Cause I might save them. I might. I might bring treats. Who knows? I used to bring toys all the time for Poppy, for my daughter's first cat. I used to bring toys to her all the time. Till she had too many toys, and Alexis said, Mom, you need to stop bringing toys. She's spoiled enough. She's got a basket full. I can't, because she would have to, every day after work, she'd have to clean them all up. Because she'd get all the toys out. So, yeah, and she's kind of picky. She doesn't eat a lot of, she doesn't have like treats, like you can buy cat treats and such. She's not really a cat treat cat. Her other cat is Barry, but Poppy's not. My Papadopoulos. I love her. She's so sweet. And they're both gray cats. Two of my oldest kid and my youngest kid have gray cats. Not multicolored like me. They just have their. I guess the Poppy she's a Russian tuxedo cat, I guess is what she's called. She's so pretty. If I figure it out, I'll put a picture of her. Maybe I'll do it in my community post. That would be nice, Lena. It's on my shirt. Oh, part of the part of the design is on my shirt up there. What's the other day I was like, what's on my shirt? I was doing a video. I was like, what's on my shirt? Dust. I live in the desert. I saw somebody too post something on, I don't know, I can't remember what I was. They're like, oh yes, outside my bedroom window. I think it was a crochet person. She's got a bobcat that comes and visits her yard. And of course, there was quail and such. I don't get much nature in my yard, much wildlife, because I have big dogs and they scare the nature away. All the neighbors around me have seen mountain lions and javelina and things like that. And I barely see rabbits out here. There were skunks because they were on the outside, then they lived close. They were killing everybody's chickens. Apparently, the same year I had trouble with them, the neighbors up at the end of the road, they had trouble with them too. Freaking skunks. Breaking into my chicken coop, killing my chickens. Chickens are not cheap. Ah, cheap, cheap. So now I'm up to 5 chickens. And I would like to keep them. Because then when they were smaller, my barn cats were getting them. Like, that's the first time that's ever happened. The barn cats have never bothered the chicks before. And then I thought, okay, well, to keep them safer, we'll put them in the chicken coop inside their brooder. And the cat was getting into the chicken coop above, like it was climbing all the way up the wall. And going in, there's a space like that between the wall and the roof. The freaking cat was getting in. Scared me. What to scare my chickens? It's okay. They're okay now. I'll get more next year. My he's a chicken guy. I like the fresh eggs. I don't know why. He never touches them. It's always me. Cooking breakfast. I think it's his turn. His way of cooking breakfast is taking me to town. Same way he cooks dinner, he'll take me to town. Or he does make pot pies. which I appreciate also. Because those are usually nights that I'm not feeling good or super tired or super late. I didn't realize what time it is. It's already, well, it's 4:50. Yeah, see, my lens. I have one that's close and one that's far. I mean, in my eyeball. So then my glasses have one that's a one lens that's actually to help correct vision, and one is just glass. Or, just plain whatever these are made of. With my job, I don't think I have glasses just because stuff happens. I mean, my little girl, the one that I watch, I used to have the glasses that were the invisible. It was invisible on the bottom. It was just a clear piece of. It looked like fishing wire. Probably is fishing line. And for some reason, every time, I don't know why, she'd be doing her hands and, flinging herself, and her hand would come up and it'd catch the corner of my glasses when I was sitting next to her, and it would she'd pop my lens out with her little fingers. I don't know how many times I went to get my glasses fixed during the school year. So my glasses lady, she's like, I think next time we need to figure out a different type of glasses for you. So it was at least once or twice a week thing for me to swing in and for them to fix my glasses. These were actually, they were pretty pricey because of the Swarovski crystals on the side. But they're actually pretty good. I've been doing good about they're not getting scrubbed. This yarn is very staticky, but they haven't been getting they haven't been messing up as far as getting scratched, and they get pretty dusty, but I live in the desert and I have a fireplace. So there we go. It's useless to dust all the time. I think we've had this talk. Uh, Almost at my end here. I think I have probably enough for 2 more rows of this brown, and then I'm gonna put a border. I'll use the end of the variegated for a border, and then it'll be finished. And I don't know if she wants the blankets back or not. We shall see. There is another project waiting in the wings that she had given me that was in a bag. And I mean, I don't mind doing it. Oh, and it came with a pattern. So, yes, I don't, did I probably mentioned, I just can't remember, that the dog is yet again snoring in the background. It's my son's favorite part of these videos. I wanted to, oh, and I need to say hi, Darian. She watches my videos. She's mesmerized, I think, because I'm usually next to her talking, and in the videos I'm in front of her talking. She don't know what to do. My friend. But yeah, I like having company sitting with me. I've got, of course, many things, and you'll notice in the background, I still have not finished this. Actually, I think that'll be next. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll finish this. I just need to put my last strip around the top. It's the sewing. Not happy about it. I'm not in the sewing mood. Yeah, I have a whole blanket of crochet fusion quilt that I have waiting in the wings to be started, and it requires me getting my sewing machine out and setting it up and having it. I'm just like, that is more work than I feel like doing. I need to clean up my desk area too. I did take all the Christmas ornaments off my tree, put them away. My tree, of course, is still there, so it's naked. Not that I don't have decorations for Valentine's Day, because I certainly do. Or spring. But yeah, because I have a tree behind me too or well, to the left of me, that I need to put decorations on for Valentine's Day, and still don't have nothing. But see, that's all I got, and then I will be done for now. I have been working on my knitting. Thank God it's practice. I think I might see if I can do some type of pattern, not necessarily a project, more of just a practice pattern, because I'm so terrible at it. And I watch Karina on Karina is Crafty and her knitting, and she's so good at it, and all her stuff is so pretty. I'm gonna keep trying. Someday I will knit me a sweater with some amazing yarn. I think a blanket is too much for knitting. It goes much faster with crochet, I'm sure. And actually, I'm really doing these granny stitches. I'm doing them pretty slow. Normally I'm much faster. Maybe it's the yarn. But I am now at the end. Last one. Jab myself in the face with my hook. Thank goodness it's the soft one. It's the one, it's got the little rubber handle. So, well, thank you for joining me. If you could please like this video, subscribe if you would like. I would particularly like it. And feel free to join me for the next one, when we sit and crochet on a project together for a little while. Thank you.